My name is Won-Suk. I'm a director of Royal Tailor. I mean, it's very different because the first film was compared to this one, lower budget and was a comedy, but this one is very serious period piece. That was a big challenge for me, and we had to do more, preparation. And the hardest challenge was the hanbok, the Korean dress, is one of the main character in this film. So we have to, I mean, we're making a film about fashion and it's very biased. To some people, it could be the clothes look beautiful, but to some people, it could be So we have to find the beauty that could, sell to everybody. So that was the biggest challenge. Yeah, everybody told me not to do it, but I should have listened to them, man. Huh?
Why?
Oh, it's a hard thing to do. I mean, it's like one of the hardest things. I took this movie, I don't like period piece at all. I don't watch it. In Korea, when they have period piece movie or period piece drama, I don't watch it. But period piece is like the fantasy for me. It's like the fable, like the fairy tale, or a fantasy story. Because you don't. I mean, 5 years ago, people really know what happened. I don't think so. It's just like some historian. I always believe some historian create all the history. So, okay, let's do this. Let's just challenge this. So it was a big challenge for me. No, I mean everybody knows period piece is really hard. You need a lot of research and and it has to be very serious. It's very serious drama, and there's a limit to it. Modern drama, people move, but in Korea, back in the days, everybody just sits. And the language is very different, and I don't understand the language today. But doing that, everybody just worried. I don't know. The movie didn't do well in Korea, and I guess film wasn't that good. It's the director's fault, so I have no one to blame. The audience didn't like it, didn't agree with the film, so yeah, I was really surprised. Everyone was the mad. It's something that that was the unforgettable moment. It will be in my life. I never seen somebody clap for 5 minutes. Well, it was more than 5 minutes actually. I didn't know what to do. I was the craziest. So I told Thomas, "Did you pay all the audience?" as a joke. I love fashion, and that's one reason. And I love the ending of the script, where people just it's a story about people who's afraid to change, and everybody wants to stay, keep their places. But I could really, I could really felt this society we're living in. Everybody's trying. When they get older, you become very conservative, and this script was about that. That's why it was really objective. Everybody pretend they're the revolutionary, the people that wants to change the world. But when you become old, when you are in certain position, everybody wants to stay that way. And that was really attractive point about the script. So the ending is I fought for the ending, and I'm happy with the ending. But some people, a lot of people, I guess some people didn't like it because they wanted more happier ending, I guess. Everybody's in this film is really big. 한석규, 고수, lovely actors, and Yoo-suk and Park Shin-hye, the queen, is really famous upcoming star. So they're the huge in Asia. Yeah, people were angry, especially when I killed the 고수. People start on the internet. They were saying they should have chopped director's head instead of him. Yeah, I always work with Moog. I think he's one of the best composer in Korea, and he's my bro. So he understand. We could communicate really easily, and we talked about it. Let's be a little different, than the usual Korean period piece. We use a lot of strings, Western music, and like the pop. We mix all these different genre. I mean, I had a good term with my producer, and she was really supportive. So I probably got many things that I wanted. It went more, and the 조상경, the wardrobe designer, she used her own money. She spent her own money. Yeah. And from the beginning, she said it. I'm gonna spend more money than the budget is. So promise me, I'm gonna keep all these clothes. It's okay. And she worked so hard. She went through all, history to find all these clothes. But all these clothes are real humble. Some Korean is very used to like Korean dramas. Those like the shiny, bright Korean, like silky stuff. And some people think that's the real one, but it's not. The real hanbok is what we used here, from the hemp, and we like hand dyed it. So like to make one clothes, it took like 3 months, and the queen's clothes took 6 months to make. So that was the hardest part. And I was always like bitching out my wardrobe with like 조상경 for where's my clothes, but she was thinking so much about this clothes, and she's making it. She wanted to stay real as possible. Han-Seok-Gyu is like, for me, Han-Seok-Gyu is a idol that we grew up with. It's like when I was growing up in Korea, you turn on the TV, you see Han-Seok-Gyu on drama, commercial, everything. We just grew up with this. So it was something that it's my dream to work with them. I mean, they're very different. The Kosu has his own thing, but they get along well. So that was the hardest part. You have 4 different actors and so many cast in this film, and getting them together to, going at the same direction. That was the hard part. Everybody has different style, different, way of looking at the script. Yeah, we had 72 days of production, and I mean, everybody enjoyed it actually. For the staff and everybody, they enjoyed it a lot. Nobody wanted to go home. Everybody did a barbecue. It was a really fun set. No, I didn't have an issue. I mean, we have a good production company. It's like my producer took care of it really well. It's like one of the biggest production in Korea. I mean, like the production company. So they've done so many movies. So it's like one of the most smoothest productions. I mean, I love here Udine. I mean, I really meant it. Like this is like emotionally, this is my second home. Because like my first film, nobody knew about it in Korea. Nobody really cared. And here, people show me so much love and passion. It really gave me a confidence and energy to do another one. And I realized my audience is not just Korean audience. It just make me look, bigger picture. That's why I got to do another one. And it was really, really mesmerizing moment for me yesterday. Just like people were so loving. It feels like I become Cinderella whenever I come to Udine. I'm doing a musical movie. I'm writing it right now, and I don't know if people are gonna invest or not. It's very crazy. It's gonna be very crazy and cheesy musical, like 60s, 70s American, B-rated kind of film. I'm writing it, and I'm doing a movie in China while I'm writing that.
And I'm gonna come work with you in Ireland.
The Ireland thing, yeah. I mean, I hope that happens seriously, because it's gonna be really, really big as a budget. We have to create a motorcycle. I love the script though. That's another project, yeah.